waterproof. Uh-huh. Right, yeah, that you talking about it's that what's called that styrofoam that I call it glass cot. That's what it is, glass cot. That shit's horrible, boy. You ever got that shit in your throat? Feel like you're choking, dog. Yeah, that's why the people that be using that shit be wearing masks. Hmm? And I did it without that mask on the stomach too. It's almost like the cotton becomes particles with stickers in it or something. Cause it's like glass. It's like glass. Cause I couldn't. It's like I couldn't swallow it, dog. It stayed on my throat. But that's bad though. They ain't something to put in nobody's house. Yeah, cause I'm talking about all right. You ever heard that shit? They spraying the bed liners. It's shit like they spray the bed liners. They got some new shit for roofs like that. Yeah. And see, like I said again, we already know they got so much shit now that's waterproof, nigga, that you can spray on shit, nigga. They got one piece of tape that you can put on a motherfucking pipe, nigga, that got a crack. I was like, a piece of tape? Yep, piece of tape, nigga. Yeah, yeah. Cause like I said again, cause see, cause what I'm big bro, cause see, cause just like with it's called the skin band-aid. Once you put that band-aid on you, by the time it heals, it done heal into your skin. It's part of your skin. Cause see that's what I cause it's called pressure sore tape that we call pressure sore tape because you know when you got pressure sore, it's hard for you to keep that damn thing dried out because it's always like it's infected because it's always pussing up. You feel me? But you put that motherfucking tape on that bitch dry that bitch out, nigga, and next thing you know, you got a scab there into that, and then when the tape don't even want to disappear, the tape goes straight into your skin, nigga. Yeah, dog. Man, it took me almost a year to get some more of that tape, bro. You heard me? It took me almost a year to get some more of that tape. I got a lot of it now. Yeah, cause remember when we didn't get them chips for the PlayStations and shit, they wasn't getting the tape from China. And that's when they started saying that we got too much coming from China dealing with our medication. Yep. Because I remember when people said, "Well, we can't, we don't have that tape, Mr. Nelson." I said, "Well, hold on, man." I said, I don't need no bandages because that shit ain't gonna hit you with them bandages. I need that tape. That you don't have that tape. So I went looking out for that tape, looking everywhere you look, how I say, out of stock, out of stock, out of stock, out of stock. And I was like, hold on, I know this tape can't be out of stock. This is some tape that in all hospitals, I ain't out of stock. And then when they showed the stocks for that company that make that fucking tape, Donald Trump had stopped them bitches from sending shit to this motherfucker. Yeah. No. That was like I said, that was dealing with around the coronavirus time. Yeah. Oh man, he took out the shit. Yeah. Right. Put like this, nothing ain't got released until Donald Trump got in there. But see, like I said again, remember when Donald Trump first became president, everything started to change. Right or wrong. That gas got cheaper and everything. Right or wrong. We were getting ready to act a donkey until what happened? Nah. So, like I said again, if people don't see what they did was to slow down Donald Trump's presidency. Because if that coronavirus wouldn't have hit, dog, do you know where we'll be? Me- Look, mentally, physically, and financially. Nigga, we'll be on fire. But they put a monkey wrench in that engine, dog, because they didn't want us going higher. We were sold out, dog. We was already sold out. Because put it like this, if Donald Trump would have never came president, we wouldn't know none of the shit that we know right now. You wouldn't know nothing about all these black people made all these inventions and stuff. Because they was hiding all that stuff. You see? Now all kinds of shit about us is starting to come out. That would have never came out if Donald Trump never became president, dog. All that shit we still hidden from you. You still can't get some of the shit that Donald Trump want to release for you to get because the people that's over his ass ain't letting him release shit. Well, yeah, I know the part that the truth makes sense. It's the lies that don't make no sense. That's why they be making the business up. Again, Amber, once you tap back into the truth of your ass being here, you gonna get tapped into the shit that people thinking about doing. Shit, you ain't gonna like a lot of it neither. Cause you're gonna be saying to yourself, nah, they can't be thinking about doing that. Yeah, yo. Cause if they wasn't thinking about doing that deal, you would have never thought about it. Got me? Because me and you and a lot of other people like me and you, we here to stop this shit, dog, that they trying to do. That's why we wouldn't have been thinking about that motherfucker coronavirus, knowing what the coronavirus was doing, and then I went through what I went through with that coronavirus. Dog, we wouldn't have thought that shit into being fucked up for them bitches. That bitch was meant to kill off at least 50 million fucking people. And they ain't get what they wanted on that one. I think they got what, 2 million, 3 million, something like that. Huh? Yeah, I mean, like I said again, they ain't get their 50. Yeah, but get what? If we would have been thinking like we were thinking about it, if we'd have got all in a bunch and all scared and in fear, we would have been pulling that energy to us. And motherfuckers be getting sick like a motherfucker, dying off. And that's what they wanted to happen, dog. But we stopped that shit there, because we started talking about that shit, and that's why they cut our ass off. Because they had to cut it off for the frequency, because we was already sending it out there mentally. You see? Because we was already talking about it, and that's a frequency. And we were sending that there out there, dog. We were talking about that son bitch because we knew something wasn't right about that bitch there. Somebody come from the fucking wet lab from some fucking bat. Bitch's job made that bitch up in a lab and released that bitch on our ass. And then to come and find out it was a biological weapon, dog, that was used on us, bro. And that bitch is today, bro, fucking people up still, bro. And it's fucking them big time too. And that's a shame, bro, because some people they got fired because they didn't want to take that fucking shot. And not and now the people that got fired because they won't take that shot, they happy as a motherfucker because they ain't take that shot. Rather be fired. The, like what you said, Amber. You can't do nothing if you ain't got no motherfucking help with no money. Shit. What can you do with some money, nigga, if you can't stand up? It don't pay to get fucked up. It don't pay. Like I said again, you gonna let them let them put some shit in you, and then you don't do the research about what the shit is in the shit that they put in you. How do you just go along like that? You put me asking some questions. Yeah. So, come on, dog. And that's what I told you yesterday, dog. I want you to really think about this. I said, if as a kid to being an adult, they always saying, don't question God. Think about that. How can I get an answer if I don't question some shit that don't make no sense? So how could you tell me some shit like that unless you want to hide something from me? Don't question something, especially something that I ain't never heard, felt, none of that shit. Don't question it, especially when you go back and realize that's some shit that was taught to you, taught. It ain't something that was in you already. That was put into you. This, like you said, how we allow that to take us away from what's common in us already. Our senses, man. That's common in you already, ready, waiting on you to realize for yourself. Your senses, baby. Your senses. I told you, dog. Think for yourself. Do the air have thoughts? Fucking right, air have thought. The air has everything. Why? Because the air is life. Am I right or wrong? You hear me, man? Air is life. Am I right or wrong? Okay, so if air is life, can you see it? The air. Can you see it? But you can feel it though, huh? Because you're breathing it in and out too. You see what I'm saying? That's why that's the best part of you. Now you informed to be informed because now you know the reason why you've been formed. You've been formed out of the air into the body form. Now you're thinking, baby. Because now you're creating a reality with a whole bunch of other people that should be thinking. But they ain't. You see, they believe in, understand, having faith and hoping when that's the fucking program. And most people don't want to let go. All you gotta do is let go of them 5 words. Because the truth is the truth. Believe,
Just give me the word and I'll make it happen.
sense. Make believe, make sense. Believe, sense. Choose one. Make believe or make sense. Everybody gonna keep choosing make sense. And then I'm gonna ask them the question then. Well, why you believe? See? See? And that's gonna get them to start thinking for a change. And then they'll see it for themselves. Because I can't make them, you see, but I can show them, you see. Because even after you show them, you still can't make them realize that they've been lied
You're
to.
looking good.
All you can
Really.
do is show them. Because if you tell them, they might not want to listen to you. And that's what's happening now. They don't want to hear this truth coming from me and you. They feel like me and you did too much dirt to tell the truth now. Ain't that cool? Yeah, it's fucked up, bro, because everybody can change once they realize
You
better.
thought about giving me some shares, boss?
So my whole thing is, why stay the same and go against your natural order? That's stupid. So I'm gonna let you go and get you a little nap, and son, I'm gonna hop back at you in a few.
You do know that I've got 2 degrees, both in finance?
All right, I get back around 3 or 4 or 5, something like that. There, see what's happening with you. 1 and 1, 1 and 1.